係，好，大家好，歡迎嚟到呢個 Creative Voice。咁因為今日個嘉賓係 Encor Studio，咁佢係瑞士人，咁所以我哋會用英文。So everyone, welcome to the Creative Voice. Today we have our Encor Studio Manuel Valerio with us.
Hello.
To have some sharing about their career. And also, Encor Studio is this year's international collaboration, which they produce their work at alchemy Institute, which is on the window. So when you guys have time, you can be sure to check it out. And also, just a reminder, they will have a showcase tonight at 7:30. It will be an audio-visual showcase, which will last for 30 minutes. So, oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Adonian. I'm this year's design curator. So, first off, would like to probably Encor Studio to share about your background and your career, because I know that you guys met one another like for more than 30 years. I think this is a very interesting story. Like basically you guys grew up together and then worked together. I think this is very interesting. May you share some story of your background?
Yes, it's been quite a while. We have been sticking around together. Being young, making music, making videos, making also some sort of VJing in the beginning. We met early and find interest in working and spending time together, putting up projects together. So we are 4 in total. It's not only Manu and me. There is Mirko and David. You can see them there. So we were even more than that in the beginning. Then time flew by and each took his own path, but we stick together. And it evolved in something that we could live off, and we stick together.
Yeah, maybe
Manu.
I say something. So, I mean, we know each other since a very long time, but as he mentioned, for a moment, sometimes you go a bit out, everybody makes his own way. I'm more into music. David is a photographer. Valerio studied art. Mirko is really focusing for a while on CGI. And then through musical projects and things that we wanted to do, then we found each other again. And then we, at some point, 12 years ago, I think, we decided to create a studio together and to create really art installations mainly. I mean, we have different things that we work on as a studio, but not everybody really takes part of it.
So it seems you guys maintain a balance between commercial and artistic projects. Like, how do you guys, like, what specific roles do each team member play in this process?
I wouldn't split the roles by members. I would rather spend some time in explaining how the two aspects balance and feed each other. They're really complementary and feeding one another. You get it. So this is ENC. It's the collaboration with the brands that allows us, or they come to us because they want something different. They don't just don't want a campaign. It's an experience, often 360 communication experience, or an event, an installation, something that they can use to promote their products. And here you grasp a bit of what we can do. These are the most, I would say, the Mercedes and the Swiss. This was a plane launch, for instance, where we had like it was a, how you call that, a mapping on a plane, or augmenting the plane. It was something really custom and really. Let me share a bit of this video without the sound. It's okay. That shows a bit, yeah.
Drift 7201,
there's a sound.
wind 230 degrees at 5 knots. Runway 22 is clear for takeoff.
I'm sorry, bad connection. So what you see basically is a projection on the real plane. So it's augmented in a sense of it's kind of flying, and then at the end of the show, the screens get off, and you see the real plane, and you can go in the plane. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, in a way, all these brand collaborations allow us to test materials and
Exactly.
processes that then we incorporate into our artistic work. And we try to just take brand collaborations that allow us to do this mostly. I mean, especially me. Not everybody of us is the same way involved. It always depends what's the idea and what is needed. But really, we are really interested because often they have the budget, and then we can create bending mirrors or some technology that we currently don't have. And then we own it, and then we use it for our artistic work.
Yeah, or in the other way is true also. Huh? We can experiment with materials and then use it for a campaign, or it's both ways.
But the last years have really been more and more just artistic work. So Mirko is a bit more involved in the brand thing, but
We are not ashamed of doing that. You know, it's not a bad thing. You know, being an artist and using that money for making bigger projects. We just have no complex with it. Really.
I know you guys participate in more than 15 exhibitions this year. So, is it 15?
Yes.
I
Can't remember.
And me too.
Something like that. Yes.
Yeah. So are these all art exhibitions? And then you've been working on this. Is it all Subtractive series or?
Mostly yes, but as you can see here, the latest image is that we just came from Abu Dhabi, but just next to it we did a project that is not in Subtractive, but is really lo-fi. This one. So this is basically a tent with holes in it, filled up with haze, and then you go through, and it has an amazing feel and look. It's really lo-fi. But our main focus now is with the Subtractive series, so the opaque and transparent films.
Yes, but it has one thing that has become really important for us the last couple of years is instead of working always in really dark spaces and then bringing things, we try to create works that work 24 hours a day and also work with just daylight. And this is even if it's a bit removed from all the work we do with the glass and the transparency, it still was a work that was experienceable 24 hours a day. So this was really close to our heart that we keep that going.
So how has Encor's work evolved throughout the years, and what are the key factors that?
Yeah, it's just what Manu said. Instead of working in dark and having the same piece showcased in different places of the world, but it's always the same. So now we embrace the spots where we go. The context is really important, the surrounding, the lights, the sunlight. And this, I think, is the major key fact that we are working now on.
Yes, and also in the past we were doing, especially the other trees, because I was making the music, but the other trees were also creating many shows for big artists and things like this. And this is also a bit, now it has become like our own shows.
Yeah.
And and how he said is really this, we spend so much time of our life in these dark venues that are interchangeable wherever you go on the planet. In the end, it's a black cube, and everybody brings as much stuff as possible to make something happen. And now we really use the places themselves and how they are and what they represent to incorporate into our work. Yeah, and so we can also do, in a way, we try to do very minimalistic work. I mean, when you do things in really black rooms, you need a lot of power, you need a lot of gear, you have to bring a lot of decoration, you have to transform the spaces. And now we found a way to be, in a way, very minimalistic, but with, at least from our perspective, the same big effects. Yeah, it's just a process in a way, and our goal has completely changed. I mean, we are happy to work in the daylight, and, you know.
Yeah. Do you mind to share about a little bit about the technical aspect of your work?
About the Subtractive series, so it's this material that becomes transparent with change of status, atomic status. Donc, in a normal way, when there is no current is applied, these liquid crystals are arranged in such a way that they are opaque. By inducing some electricity, we change polarity, and they reorient in a way that it becomes transparent. And so this is an old technology. It has been there since the 70s, maybe even longer. But we made it our own by using it a lot, understanding it, programming it, and it's kind of our signature material now.
Yes, and also we created a more efficient and more fine, granular way to how to control these polarizations. So we can manipulate it in a way way more precise than it is available on the market, because the whole electronics and everything we build ourselves.
So besides Alcove Institute, which other piece do you believe most accurately represents Encor?
Let me show you if I find it. Yes, sure.
I think over the years we have developed as you see on all the images, we never use any color. We just use white, light, and in a way black, but when there is. But we try to not use any colors. This is also maybe something that is really Swiss, to make something very clean, very really arranged, and with very minimal. You know, all the fonts that come from Switzerland and all the things are very minimalistic. So I think we are really in this whole history of Swiss design in a way. And yes, I think this one.
Can I? So this is, for instance, another piece that has been quite in view on the internet. It's Adsum. In Latin means "here I am." This is the one we showcased in the fashion week in Paris with a brand. And I think it's a good example also on how we can see here, perfect example. They asked us to make an art for them, and we said, no, listen, we're going to showcase our piece as it is, you're going to present it as it is, and you're going to walk around. But this is our piece, it's not the piece we did for you. So we find always a good way, and this is a perfect example or where it's been shown in a commercial way, you know. At some Elliot Emile. Non, c'est le conteneur.
Yeah, this is the second thing that piece in the series we did. The first one was Alcove Ltd. You will show a picture. Yes, this is like a giant version of it, but this was the first piece we did. It's like a shipping container that is all around. I think here it's just 3 sides, but that have this material. And in this piece, we actually, the whole goal is to show and expose a negative space and make it look really spectacular. But in the end, it's also a critique on the whole shipping, especially in a place like Abu Dhabi, where 90% of everything, every food, everything they have is shipped in. So it was like, it's like a symbol for our time, and that's why we created this piece, like for the whole madness of shipping, like 5 minutes delivery and all that. Yeah, but this was the first piece we created in the series, and the piece we saw second, this is more for like kind of light art festivals, because it's massive and it can be shown outside. And Atum we saw before is a piece more for galleries and like this kind of situation we have here.
Yeah, these also are quite interesting. I think it's also a series we have been working, and that is also using these films, these transparent films, and some others you can see here. And it's really low-fi. This like a barely animated elements, and it's also really nice.
It's like in a way, it's like a endlessly shifting moire that is done with extremely lo-fi materials, but has like a never repeating pattern. And yeah, we really like these things where everything, the outside, everything becomes part of it, and we have this never exactly the same things going. Even if you look the installation over there, in a way it's the same, but never exactly the same. So and then we try to make really small versions of it that you can show in all kinds of contexts. Here was also with was a collaboration with a Swiss clothing brand for an event in Paris. Sometimes we use projection on it. Maybe we can say something about collapse.
You want?
Yes, I can. And yeah, this is, for example, something that goes maybe further than the Subtractive series. It's like a inflatable structure where people are lying inside, and you have like a multi-channel surround sound. And in a way, it's called collapse. It's like the environment is collapsing on you. And it's like an experience that lasts half an hour, but it's more like a show. So it's like in a way, it's like really a performance, and it's really intense performance. So we still have this aspect going since we're young of performance, and I think it will never really leave. So also keeps it really interesting to have this direct exchange with the audience, what you don't have when you do installations, you know.
So most of your piece, do you like perform with the piece, or depends?
No, not. I mean, lately we have been quite a lot with our installation. There is always this performative thing, and I think we like it. Maybe because also we were missing it somehow. It's great fun to play with the tool you make.
Yeah, in a way, it's really if it makes sense in a way, and then we are really happy to do it, and recently we did this. We did the whole building in Berlin with this kind of material, and then we did this days of performance that we performed the whole entire building, and yeah, it really depends where it is, and also the shape it takes can vary a lot. I mean, in Berlin is a city where it can be quite wild. It really
wild.
Yeah, it was really wild. So yeah, it really depends. But I mean, we are happy to perform, but it also has to make sense. It's not like we don't want to force it into something. Sometimes it's also just good if the installation is there and it's calm.
Yeah. I'm intrigued because you guys have been to many places. So you were in Riyadh like a few days before you came to Hong Kong. Do you mind to share a bit of your experience in Riyadh? Because that's a very, very interesting
I will be
difference.
diplomatic, but yeah. I mean, this is the interesting part in general, being as an artist. You know, over the years, especially me and Valerio together, we have been all over the planet many times. I think it's very interesting. Also, these kind of places that try to join the global community in a way. And I mean, for example, we've been in Abu Dhabi and Riyadh, and first of all, it was really interesting to see that propaganda works in both ways. So also, I had a completely wrong idea of what these places are and how it's going to be. And then you also see that there are different concepts. I don't know, Abu Dhabi has another concept of how they want to join the global community, or what they think that people from outside of their country want, so they come there. And Saudi Arabia has even another thing. But for example, Saudi Arabia, for me personally, there was more art involved. They had the effort to really put art, to showcase art, was actually quite surprising to me. And also, I have to say, there was like installations with erections, you know, like quite sexual installations. That from everything you hear about Saudi Arabia, I was quite surprised that they showcase this. On the other side, it's quite interesting that especially in these kind of places, you can feel the lack of subculture. So you wonder what it's going to be when the top thing doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, I mean, this is the interesting part as an artist, to meet people there and the challenges and everything. It's so different in many places on this planet, and some things work really good in some places, and in some other places people don't care. I mean, it was really interesting to see that in Riyadh and in Abu Dhabi, because all their hotels and everything has so much screen decoration, that all the screen art, even though it was amazing, sometimes people don't care about it because they go to a hotel and there is a 300-foot screen and with crazy projection and things. So yeah, it's really interesting to see all these different cultures. And I mean, for me, still think it's a crazy life experience that is really enriching, and it's. But yeah, I mean, some places are easier to showcase your art than others.
So what about Switzerland? Like, how did music, art, or even a subculture, underground culture influence your work?
Well, we lived it actually, so our work is a bit a result of being there. I mean, we have been in the scene for quite a while there. We are old chaps now, but when we were younger, we were living and doing it. I think we can say that, and how it influenced, it became that. So it's been great times. It's been also the occasion to meet inspiring people, and also actors, and having this like culture bath. It's really good. You know, it's really eye-opening and inspiring.
I mean, I really think we have a quite dense subculture scene in Switzerland, and we have the 3 languages. We have 4, but 3 are really big and are quite distinct from each other. And sometimes there is like a barrier, there is a name for it, Röstigraben, but between the French and the German, but this has a bit dissipated over the last couple of years. But in a way, I mean, I live in a really small city of 38,000 people, but we have like 20 crazy music venues. There's like, I don't know how many museums, theaters, there is everything, really. I don't feel like, oh, I will not see these artists just because I live in this small city. You can see everything will be showcased at some point. So, and the distances between the cities are really small. I really think we have one of the densest art and music offerings on the planet. Like from all the travels I've made, it's like completely insane how much you can experience in Switzerland. And we have a really good funding. Then there is also another thing that is that is problematic, is because the life standard is quite high and you need a big salary in Switzerland. So for artists, small artists, to make a jump to I live of this art, or can be quite challenging, because you cannot play in Switzerland all the time, so you have to play outside. And in the beginning, this step of being not so good paid outside of Switzerland and then living in Switzerland, this is a quite challenging step for the local scene when they export themselves, to make it sustainable in a way. What is easier probably if you live in Germany or Italy, for example.
In what ways does the scene in Switzerland different from other countries in Europe?
Then there is the help of the government that is really great for artists, musicians. I mean, there is such a strong structure helping the artists. Like, if you really want to do stuff, you can. You have no excuses there. I mean. I think it's the main difference. There is maybe more money there to grasp, and
yeah, I mean, there is like two sides. Of one side, we can really we are a really small country, and there is a real sense of funding projects and funding people to do things. A lot of the money we pay to the state comes back to the people in Switzerland, what's maybe not the case, for example, in Italy. But on the other side, Switzerland is so small, and because we have this unique, we are not in the European Union, there is some reasons that we are a bit detached of the other countries. And also because we are so small, we don't have these, for example, Italy has a gigantic cinema culture and also industry, a big music industry, France too, and Germany too. But Switzerland, everything is really small. So in a way, we have the funding that tries to compensate the lack of industry. You know, then in the arts, like fine arts, we have Art Basel and many things that I think this is an area where Switzerland is really strong. But for all the other performative arts and everything, it's yeah, there is like a difference, because there is not many things that give a certain. I mean, as an artist, if you want to make it, at some point you need to earn money with your things, and there is no big industry that can help you. You know, I give you 1-2 contracts a year, and then you have funds to create more experimental things or whatever. So this jump, like I said before, is quite difficult for Swiss artists. But if you, on the other hand, you have really good funding, and if you do something that is internationally exportable, then everything will be good. But I mean, this is for a lot of scenes in many countries a challenge to make this jump outside of your city, country. You know, this. Yeah. I think this is the biggest difference, that we don't have we have a lot of offerings and a lot of things, but we don't have a big enough industry that you can live just off this industry. When I was living in New York, I knew people who never left the city and lived of the city, you know, and this is like something completely impossible. I mean, Hong Kong might also be big enough, I don't know exactly, that some artists can perform forever in the same city and make a living. I don't know, but in Switzerland this is not really possible. But it's also a good thing because it forces you to create something that goes out, and probably we're one of the only countries where mainstream artists have it harder than experimental things, because mainly what exports outside of Switzerland is things that are really, really special, because all the big countries, they have their own mainstream. So it's probably easier to export experimental art, music, everything out of Switzerland than pop or popular things.
I know that you have lived in Hong Kong for 4 months. What made you, why you pick Hong Kong for that 4 months?
Yeah, years ago, in 2006 or so, a friend of mine that lived for a long time in Hong Kong, but in the banking thing, and then he left this domain and became, I will bring artists from China and Hong Kong to the rest of the world, and I will bring Swiss artists here. And he organized a tour, but in mainland China. And I made 1 month there, and actually it was like quite eye-opening in a way, and it was super interesting as a Swiss person to experience China and the whole culture and everything. But then there is also the problem of the internet and that it all is blocked. And at the end of the tour, the last shows were in Hong Kong. And then I arrived, I remember when we went over the bridge with the small bus, and suddenly all the internet was working and everything. And I was like, oh man, it's like for China, but everything is good. But this was the impression then. And so, I don't know, somehow I fell in love with the city also. It's a quite unique setting, this massive density with the jungle just around the corner, the crazy nature, the islands. You have this wonderful mix of culture, and then it's also easier as a Westerner to navigate the place. So I don't know, there's been many reasons why I ended up on Lama Island for a while.
So were you like making music during that 4 months?
I was just here to make music. Sometimes I played some shows in Japan, and so like for a day or two I left and then I came back. It was really nice. I would have loved to stay longer.
Thank you very much. And actually, do you guys have anything you want to share or talk about? Or
non. De quoi? Je sais pas ce que vous voulez rajouter, quoi.
I mean, if anybody has a question.
Yes, we are here. Happy to answer.
大家睇下大家有冇問題啦。通常都冇呢個環節，不過有嘅話可以踴躍舉手。如果冇嘅話，咁就just a reminder. Tonight at 7:30 there will be a showcase performed by Manuel and Valerio with their work Alcove in situ, and it will be an audio and visual performance. It will, audio and visual showcase. It will be a 30 minutes duration. So hope to see you guys tonight. All right. Thank you very much for participating.
You're welcome. Thank you.